Hey Aries, welcome to your April reading. I'm going to put the mic down as I shuffle, so you might not be able to hear me very well. I have to literally hide my mic up here, so I'll just shuffle and then I'll pick up so I can do the reading for you. So you can hear me, but it goes quieter once we are away from the mic, from my mouth. Keywords. Oh, interesting. A lot of wisdom for you this month. Oh, semi-Virgo. Okay. Okay, well done. So your first card, your two top key cards are basically about wisdom, which is what I thought was quite interesting. So we have Wise One. It is reversed, so pay attention. Grow within your current situation. So at the moment, astrologically, we are all growing at a more kind of faster pace than what we are generally used to. It's really causing all restlessness and the feel of the need to be doing something but not feeling the know-how or what or exactly what the best decisions are. That's natural feelings during this time. Now, this card is basically saying that there's a lot of growth within your current situation and that you don't have to change a whole lot. It's about learning and understanding. I kind of think actually as I'm saying this, it's like learning and understanding how you're feeling within your current situation, and that's where there's growth. And I feel like actually you know the changes that you need to make and you know what you want to be doing and where you want to be going. But it's kind of putting them into action. And we have been in some stagnant energy. We just kind of came out of all of those retrogrades and eclipses and all that kind of jazz at the beginning of the year, which was kind of chaotic, into a kind of peaceful time in comparison. And I feel like it's a good rest that we've needed, but it's kind of just brought more confusion or anxieties to the surface. It's like, we're not done yet. Let's keep going. And it is really about this year, about keeping up the momentum, I guess, and retaking in inventory as we progress or don't progress along the way. Now, the first card we have here is Let Go of Fear Now. Now, realize that fears hinder us. If something scares you, it's likely because the prospect of it is really exciting. And the fact, like kind of the prospect of not having it, and the fear of rejection, the fear of it not working out, it's safe to just stay where you are. But it's not. That's hindrance. It does not bring you happiness, and there's nothing left in that moment by allowing fear to just keep you still. You'll find that anything that where you have taken positive risks for yourself, and I think this is something specifically for you to check in on, like the last year, those little risks that you took, did they pay off? Did it bring you a level of kind of foresight into how you could be happy, how happy you are having took those little risks? Now that's the potential here. This card is a card of saying that everything is on the right path. You have no need to worry or be concerned because you're on the right path. That's what this card represents as well. This is paired with the King of Swords. Let me see what he's giving me. So I definitely feel like you have big aspirations. And I feel actually like changes, perhaps lifestyle changes or moving or change of careers, something like that's kind of a big ambitious. This is where the fears are holding you back or potentially you not pushing that one step. And I feel like you're there. This is your current situation. But it takes you taking that positive change, the risk that you feel is fear is risky. It's not. It's a potential. So take those opportunities and just see where you go. This is the King of Swords, so this is being in control. It's being the leader and knowing exactly where you want to be and going for it. He doesn't wait around. He doesn't allow fears, because even if we feel fear, it's natural. It's a natural human emotion. Of apprehension, of the unknown, right? So it is okay to fear. But like what many of us are being guided to do at the moment is to face those fears. And the ideal is, if it scares you, it's probably really, really good. And the risk is worth the payoff. In reverse, so pay attention. This is your life's purpose. So you're meant, again, that's another card saying you're on the right path. In that deck, those two cards specifically have in their descriptions, you're on the right path. It's paired with Nine of Pentacles. Did I have that upright? I'm going to read it upright because for some reason I've put it down upright. I cannot remember how it was in that position, but I have fiddled with it and it has twisted, which means I feel it needs to be read this way. So this is your life's purpose. Again, you're on the right path, but it also means that what you're going through is dear to you. It's important. So take the action that you need towards what is important. These are your goals and aspirations. And there's definitely growth there. I feel as though it's actually what you're growing toward. So keep going, keep blooming. Nine of Pentacles. This is comfort, accomplishment, prosperity, stability. This is a card saying that all that you desire is meant for you. You are worthy of this. So go for it. Aim big, aim high, and keep those dreams really kind of in sight. Keep those dreams kind of like if you had a vision board that you see every day. Keep it in line of sight so you know exactly what it is you're working towards. And I want to say with that is, don't get sidetracked and distracted by unimportant things in order to distract you from accomplishing the big things. I kind of get this sense of having distractions which is slowing down the progress, or even maybe potentially preventing you from moving forward to growing. I mean, this is your guidance. It's telling you, do this. Keep moving. Keep those in sight. And I have this kind of little thing niggling as though you're allowing distractions because of the fears. Remember, fears hold us back. They're there to put doubt in our mind. And we want to be eradicating that doubt, and that comes with no more procrastination and just self-soothing distraction. Trust me, I know exactly what that's like. I feel like at the moment, which Aries is my moon sign, so could make sense with that as well. But yeah, having comfortable distraction when things are hard is definitely a habit that I get into, so I can understand that. And I have that sense that you're going through that a little bit, Aries. Your next card is Oracle. So we had the Wise one, and now we have Oracle. These are Oracle cards. Waiting for important information. So I feel as though you are waiting for something to happen, which could be potentially why there's that procrastinating. It's like waiting for something. I do feel as though there is something that will help you make the right choices for you. But I get this sense of tuning in, so listening or watching, as though don't miss this important information. Like if you are distracted, you're going to miss out. It's like that. So just be wary of that. Now next we have the Devil card in reverse. Alongside, ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. Now the Devil card in reverse, I would say procrastination is definitely something that may come up in this. I feel as though it can be saying that you're allowing your bad habits to really be at the forefront of the situation, of this moment, which again, that would come under the line of procrastinating, distracting, self-soothing, so overspending, overeating, over anything as a coping mechanism. Devil card in reverse, for sure. So it is a card to sort of say, bring these to the surface and release it. Understand the wound. Acknowledge that it's there, because if you're just going to allow this to keep happening, you're not actually acknowledging that there's a problem. You're just allowing yourself, like, it makes me feel good, I need to feel good right now. That is something that I do, but it's not healthy, and it doesn't help us again grow and move any closer by allowing it, enabling. Treat yourself as though you are not just you are, your child. You're nurturing yourself through life, really, into the decisions that you make. You're your best friend, your soul sister, your soul brother who's with you forever, right? And how would you tell somebody who's doing what you do when they had goals and aspirations? You tell them to snap out of it, focus, go for what you want. Don't just let yourself, let life pass you by. That's what we'd say to ourselves. But I do that teaching. Teach yourself. Be the wise one. Be the oracle of your own destiny. That sounds really cool. Oracle of your own destiny. But again, have faith, and that I can ask Archangel to help you with the situation. Archangel Michael is a great help. He is kind of a very brotherly guidance. That's how, with me, he was my very first deck that I ever used, which is why I'm so in tune with those cards, and that's why I know exactly what each of them have, even remembering. I do not recall anything. Like, I could read a book and not be able to tell you what it was about. But with these cards, I'm so in tune with them. Like, I remember saying here, they both mean, and in the description it says that they're on the right path. I'm that in tune with that deck. And Michael has that effect. He's so loving and nurturing. He can help teach. He has a few things to teach us in terms of protecting, guarding, and strength. Definitely. And I feel like you need strength to move past that procrastination. But again, it's not serious. It's just a reminder, a nudge. And we have keep your eyes on the intended target. Exactly that. It's just stop getting distracted. Keep your eyes on the target. Knight of Cups is paired with this one. You're going places. You're on a journey. Enjoy the journey. Again, I feel this seriousness. I think you need to realize that you do have aspirations and places you want to be. But going on a journey starts with taking steps and being proactive in that journey itself. But I feel like there's a lot of things to be grateful and a lot of things growing and nurturing and nourishing around you. You do have support and you're not doing this alone as well. And I feel like if you actually pay attention to your emotions, you will find that they are guiding you. I feel as though by acknowledging your emotions, you see that they are preventing you from moving forward because you're not really paying attention to them. You're kind of allowing like it to just be, again, distracted with these self-coping mechanisms. But actually by giving them attention, you realize that they're not quite as big as they feel to you. Like they're validated, but I think by giving it attention, you might actually see they're not as big as and deep as you are fearing with this fear over here. Shield Maiden is next. She is reversed. She's really cool. Make plans and focus. So you really are being guided to really focus and take action during this time. Look at her. She's all shielding herself from the negativity, and she's got sword in hand ready to fight whatever comes her way. She is passionate. She knows where she's going, and she knows what she wants. And that's what I feel for you, Aries. And I do feel like you do know all the answers to all these things. But just get a little sidetracked. Doesn't feel really heavy. I just feel like the need to keep reminding you that it's just a little bit of procrastination. You can get past this. And again, I'm not undermining how you're feeling. It's very valid. But yeah, I'm just reading the cards. Don't get mad at me. We have pay attention to your dreams. So if this is interesting, right? So I had a dream last night, and then my person also had a dream. And their dream, which she is an Aries, and that's why I'm thinking like this is hilarious. Anyway, so their dream was about something, and my dream was also about something, but they got it and I didn't get it, but we had the dream at the same time. And I was like, how weird is that? Like, you stole the thing from me in your dream. But I thought that was very interesting. So pay attention if you have that with your person. This could be very relevant. It is paired with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, okay, interesting. So this Queen of Pentacles means loyalty and charming. I feel like there's something with this paying attention to your dream that's connecting kind of something imbalanced, perhaps, and maybe attention just not quite in the area where your dreams are. That's subconsciously saying, hey, your attention needs to be here. So pay attention to what your dreams are. In terms of the partner side of things, I would say maybe there's attention needed there where there's an equal imbalance on both sides, and just a discussion may be needed. And that's what I would maybe say with that, because it's like, pay attention to this, because this is imbalanced. I'm just feeling imbalanced to this Queen of Pentacles, which means in your life, whatever it is that you are striving towards, I feel like perhaps the fact that there's an imbalance in this aspiration or an area of your life, that's what's creating this feeling of things not quite being how they should be. And I just I'm going to go on to the next card to understand that a little bit more with what I'm saying, but I feel like communication could be key in this area, whatever it is. Believe and trust means trust in your intuition and believe and trust in the situation. Definitely have couples and love in this aisle. I'm feeling it. Make plans and focus in terms of love could be a very good thing for you. It might be something that will help create that balance, bring things. I guess I feel like it's like being on a bridge and being needing to come together rather than difference. I don't know why I had that vision in my brain, but there you go. This Six of Cups is a card of reconciliation and harmony. I feel like it coming up is saying that there is a little bit of disharmony here for some reason. So in love, there could be something for you to touch on. I do feel though, actually, this very much column could be, because it's in time of love, this could be very much of self as well, like an imbalance of self. So pay attention to your dreams because they're telling you what needs to be brought into balance. But then with the Six of Cups, I just feel as though there could be something from your past or your more recent, but something that, again, you haven't faced, that's just in a disharmony and in an imbalance. And I get touched, for example, I think I said earlier about overeating. I feel like it could be a relationship with food where one minute you might be malnourishing yourself, not eating enough, not eating regularly enough. The next minute you're eating way too much, too many large portions, and overeating, and this constant battle. I get this sense. Now I could apply that with relationships in this. I feel like the dynamic in this situation is going to depend on you, Aries, and what your situation is. But I just feel whatever it is, it's like too much in excess or not enough. There's never this balance. And so this column is giving me all about bringing something that is important to you to this balance. So keep that in mind. Final column, we have a High Priest, which is intent and create. This is a really good card. It's about saying now it's time for you to start, creating those goals, intend on it, and do it. Fulfill the full cycle. Idea, intend, create it, and then accomplished. It's like that. I don't know if that's the fourth. This is literally just come to my brain now. So just the fourth thing. It's like, get it done. This is what I'm feeling. On this card, there is like an hawk or an eagle with this. I would say again, this is another card saying this is your purpose. So let's go the right way. You're on the right path. But it starts with you taking action. Decide to be happy now. Now, we all are guilty of this. We all have like kind of pinpoints in our life, like I'll do it when this happens, or when this happens, then I can be happy. And so we kind of put ourselves in this limbo where we're not fully whole, but we feel like one day we will feel like that. Now, having goals and aspirations does that to a degree. We don't enjoy the process. And then when we get there, we're never fully fulfilled because you haven't learned to enjoy the process of going through that and then getting the reward at the end. To keep that in mind, and this again could very much be relationship wise because we have the Five of Wands. It is in reverse. Now the Five of Wands always gives me, in this deck anyway, gives me kind of two people coming together. Now these two people are very different from each other. I would say that perhaps this is causing an imbalance, and I feel like you need to find the joy in that and realize that this is actually a great thing. That like sometimes I feel like I really hate when people copy or mimic me. I have a relative who does this. No matter what hair color I have, eventually, like within days, weeks, months, the hair is what I've just had or what I've got currently, and it kind of actually makes me sad because I feel like I'm unique and different from everybody. Like I just feel like a freaking alien. So the way that I express myself is unique to me. So when I see someone mimic that, it makes me feel down because that's how I'm expressing myself in the world. So it's like, are you trying to express me? Or are you trying to express yourself because it looks like you're trying to express me, which you can't understand how I feel? Stop mimicking. And it may not be that that's the case. I'm just saying that's how that makes me feel in that situation. And I feel like when you meet people who are different from you, it really is an exciting connection. And that's when you are with someone who's not the same as you, you build something so much greater than when you've got someone the same as you. You can only bring each other so far because you're both... the same. You think the same. You do the same. You know, if you're with someone who thinks differently to you, you're both bringing extra things to the table. That's what I feel with this card anyway. It is a card of competition. In reverse, I would say that there's no competition. I would say that there is this sense of feeling that perhaps your partner, in terms of partner, because I'm getting this sense, is perhaps backing down from competing for you. Perhaps they feel as though there is no point to competing for you. So keep that in mind. Feel like if you want this person, you need to decide to be happy with them, and however that looks for you, take action, I would say. Honor and trust your feelings, and that comes in alignment with believe and trust. So you need to trust your intuition and honor and trust how you feel about things. We have the Ten of Swords, which could be an ending or closure, something to come into an end. So this could be a breakup if you really don't feel happy within that situation, with being with someone who's completely different to you, then perhaps this could be that this is coming to an end. But I feel like you need to trust in your feelings and how you feel and just make a decision based on that. It definitely is getting me, like, I feel like you intuitively know what you want, so you need to do what is best for you. That is the card. Again, this is exactly the same as this is your life purpose, which means you're on the right track. So just trust in the process. You are intending and creating. So whatever decision you make sure that it's in alignment with the life that you're building for yourself. And that's how you'll know you're doing the right thing. So thank you so much, Aries. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next month. It's gone really dark.